Welcome to LoveCAD. Here is easy to follow tutorials on SolidWorks. Today in this video, we will create manual hand sanitizer dispenser directly in assembly section of SolidWorks. In this tutorial, first we will create and assemble all 7 components of dispenser and then we will do motion study. So let's start with the tutorial. Open SolidWorks, go to New, select Assembly, OK. Press Cancel, close this. Now in Assembly tab, select New Part. Click on the screen, select this part, click Edit Component. Now open the tree, select Top Plane, Sketch, Normal. Select Center Point Rectangle. Create one rectangle. Click Smart Dimension. Add dimension 300 mm. Now again in this line, add dimension 300 mm. Let me change the appearance. Okay, now go to Features, Extrude Boss, 10 mm. Okay. Now select the surface, Sketch, Normal. Select Corner Rectangle. Create one corner rectangle here. Go to Smart Dimension. Add dimension 200 mm to this top line and 80 mm to this side line. Okay. Now press Ctrl, select the center point and the center point of the line. Add relation coincident. Okay. Now go to Extrude Boss. Add dimension 1000 mm. Select Thin Features. Make it 3 mm. Okay. So this is a part of the body. Now select the surface, Sketch, Normal to. Now select Circle. Create 2 circles. Now press Ctrl and select the center points and give relation vertical. Okay. Next select Smart Dimension. The dimension of this line to this point is 100 mm and the distance between these two circles is of 800 mm. This line and the circle distance is of 10 mm. The circle die is of 10 mm and again 10 mm to this circle. Now go to Features, Extrude Cut, select Through All. Okay. So we have done with the hole. Now select this surface, Sketch, Normal to, select Circle, create 2 circles over the surface. Now press Ctrl, select these 2 points, make it horizontal. Okay. Now go to Smart Dimension and add the dimension from this line to this point at 600 mm. Now distance between these 2 circles should be 100 mm. Now the center point and the center point of the circle should be of 50 mm. Die of the circle should be 10 mm. 10 mm again to the circle. Now select corner rectangle. Create one rectangle over here. Select smart dimension and add dimension to this line as 180 mm. And the top line will be of 50 mm. Okay. Now press Ctrl, select the center point of this line and the center point. Make it vertical so this rectangle is symmetrical to the center point. Now go to features, select extrude cut up to 22 mm. Okay. Now again select the surface, sketch, select corner rectangle, create one corner rectangle here. Now select smart dimension and assign the dimension between these two lines as 30 mm. This line should be of 150 mm. Now this should be of 50 mm. Next, press Ctrl and select the center point of this line and the center point and make a relation vertical. Okay. Now go to features, select extrude cut up to 22 mm. Okay. So we have done the body part. Now I'm going to rename all the part so that it will be easy to relate with other part. So for this, go to tree, select this part, right click, select rename part, name this part as body. Now exit this part. Now for the next part, go to insert component, select new part, click on the screen, select this part, click on edit component. Now open the tree and select right plane, sketch, normal to, select line, create one line. Now go to smart dimension, add dimension 100 mm. Next go to features, select extrude boss, give dimension 80 mm, select mid plane. Okay. So this is the paddle part. Now again go to tree, right plane, sketch, normal to, select corner rectangle, create one rectangle from the midpoint of this body, select circle, create two circle. Now press Ctrl and select the center points. Make this horizontal. Okay. Now go to smart dimension and add dimension between these two points as 50 mm. Now select this line and this point and add the dimension as 60 mm. Next, this will be of 20 mm. Now the distance between the line and the circle center should be of 10 mm, and the length of this line is of 180 mm. Now the dimension of these two circles should be of 10 mm dia. Okay, now go to features, extrude boss, select 20 mm from mid plane. Okay. Now let us add fillet. For this, select fillet. Carefully select all the sides. All the fillets are of 10 mm. Click on OK. So the paddle part is done. Rename this part as paddle, P-A-D-D-L-E. Refresh this page. Exit this part. Now we have done the paddle, but this is not moving. To move this, simply right click, select float. Now see it's moving. Now go to mate, select hole to be made. First select this hole and this hole of paddle. Click OK. Next select advanced mate. In advanced mate, select width mate. Select this side of the body and next this side of the body. Now again select the paddle side. OK. Close this. This mate arrangement will result in relative motion of the body and the paddle, which you can see here. Now next part is rod. For this, go to insert component, select new part, click on the screen, select that part, edit component. Now open tree, select right plane, sketch, normal to. Okay, rotate this. Now select slot. Start from this point and create a straight slot. Okay. Now select circle. Create one circle here. Again select circle and create one more circle here. Now go to Smart Dimension and assign the dimension of the slot from this point to this point. This is the length of the slot, which is 800 mm. The width is of 20 mm. Now dia of this circle should be 10 mm. Again make this dia 10 mm. Okay. Now go to features, extrude boss, select mid plane, give dimension 30 mm here, give dimension 30 mm here. Okay. Now select this surface of the slot, sketch, normal to, select corner rectangle, create one rectangle like this, select smart dimension, assign the dimension of this line as 20 mm and distance between this line and this rectangle should be 5 mm. Okay. Now again select corner rectangle, create one rectangle here, go to smart dimension and apply the dimension as 5 mm and 20 mm like this. Okay. Now go to features, extrude cut, select through all. Okay. So this part is completed. Now rename it, right click, go to rename part, name it as a rod, ROD rod, refresh it, exit this part. As we cannot apply any mate operation on slot directly, so we'll go to section view, click on the right plane, change the direction. Okay. Now right click on the rod and apply float to move this rod. Next go to mate, select these two holes from rod and paddle. Okay. Now apply mate on these two surfaces. Okay, done. Close the mate. Now there is new relation between the paddle and rod, which you can see in this motion. Exit section view. Now the next part is identical to paddle. So for this we will copy the paddle sketch. For this go to paddle. Now expand boss extrude 1. Click on sketch 2. Edit sketch. So there is a pop-up to save this assembly. So let's save this. Name it as manual dispenser. Click on save. Press OK. Okay. Now I'm going to copy the whole sketch. Just select all. To copy this sketch, press Ctrl plus C. Okay. Exit this sketch. Again exit this part. Next, go to Insert Component. Select New Part. Click on the screen. Select this part. Click on Edit Component. Now go to Right Plane, Sketch. Now press Ctrl plus V to paste. Simply go to Features. Press Extrude Boss. Select Midplane. Give dimension 20 mm. Okay. Now click on this surface. Sketch. Normal to. Now make a circle. Select circle. Start from any point from this line and connect to this edge. Make a chord. Select trim. Trim this part. Okay. Go to features. Select extrude boss. Select up to surface and select this opposite surface of sketch. Okay. Now this part is ready. So I'm going to rename this as lever, Lever. Exit this part. Now this is not moving. So right click and add float. Now go to mate. Select this hole from body. And this hole from the lever. Okay. Next is to mate this rod and the lever. Select these two holes. Okay. Now select the surface from lever and the rod. Mate it. Okay. Now this mate relation connects the lever, rod and the paddle, as you can see in this motion. Refresh this assembly. Go to new part. Click on the screen. Select this part. Click on edit component. Now select the surface, sketch, normal to. Select corner rectangle. Create one rectangle here. Okay. Select smart dimension and assign the dimension between this line and this line as 390 mm. Now this line should be of 50 mm. Now select this line and make it 150 mm. Okay. Next is select this center point of the line and this center point and give relation vertical. Okay. Next select convert entities. Select this to circle. Convert it. Now go to features. Extrude boss. Give dimension 5 mm. Okay. Now select this top surface. Sketch. Normal to. Select circle. Create one circle here. Okay. Give dimension. The dia of this circle should be 60 mm. And the distance from this line to the center point of circle should be 30 mm. Okay. Next select line. Start from this quadrant. And create one half rectangle to the next quadrant. Select trim entities. Trim this part. Okay. Go to features. Extrude boss. Change it to 2 mm. Okay. So this is our base. Now select this surface. Sketch. Normal to. Select convert entities. Now next click on offset entities. Reverse it. Make it 1 mm. Okay. Now go to features. Extrude boss base. It should be up to 151 mm. Okay. So this is how it looks like. We have done this part. So rename this as holder HOLDER. Exit this part. Go to insert component, new part. Click on the screen. Select this part. Click on edit component. Now click on the base of this holder. Sketch normal to. Select circle. Create one circle here. Assign dimension as 50 mm dia to this circle. Go to features. Extrude boss base. Make it 224 mm. Okay. Now again select this top surface. Sketch. Select circle. Create one more circle here. Select smart dimension. And dia of this circle should be of 10 mm, go to features, extrude cut, make it 50 mm. Okay, so this is our bottle. Refresh it, click on this part, rename it as bottle, BOTTLE. Okay, now the last part or the seventh part is straw. Exit this part, go to insert component, new part, click on the screen, select this part, click on edit component, go to right plane of this part, sketch, select line, create two line like this. Okay, go to smart dimension and assign the dimension as 50 mm to the top line. And 50 mm to this line. Okay, now select fillet, make it 20 mm, select this point. Okay, now go to features, select sweep boss base, select circular profile of 10 mm, select this line. Okay, so we have done this part and this is the last part. So let's rename this to, select on rename part, name it as straw. Okay, refresh it, exit the part. Now to move the straws, add float. Now select mate, select this part of straw and the inner part of this bottle, mate it. Move the straw. Now select the surface of the lever and the straw. Click on tangent. Okay. Okay. Now adjust this straw to the center of the surface. Now the manual dispenser assembly is completed. Let me adjust this straw. Okay. Now when we apply force to the paddle, the straw dispense the sanitizer. So this is how it works. Now it's time to add color to this assembly. For this, first select body, right click, click on appearance, select body menu here. Now select any color. I will select this blue. Next select paddle, right click, click on appearance, select paddle, make it black. Okay. Now next is the rod. Again go to appearance, select black again. Now for lever, go to appearance, select lever, Click on the color you want to add. Now select holder, click on appearance, select holder, make it yellow, red. Okay, red is done. Okay, now select bottle, appearance. Now I will add yellow to this sanitizer bottle. Okay, the last is straw. Again go to appearance, make it pink. Done. So we have added color to all the parts of this assembly. Now for the motion study, simply click motion study one tab at the bottom of this canvas. Next select the first bar and come up to 6 seconds. Now in this assembly we have to simply apply the motion as we want. First I will apply pressure on this paddle towards down. Next again move the cursor to 12 seconds and move the paddle up with your mouse. Okay. Now click on calculate. So this will take some time. Done. Now simply click on play button to see the motion. Okay. Next let us increase the speed of this motion to 1.5x. Now click on play. So we have done with the motion study. Now I hope you all will like this video. If you have any query, go ahead to the comment section and also share and subscribe us for more projects. Press bell icon for updates. Thank you. This is Mrityunjay signing off.